What is happening, DJ Talk family, and how y'all doing tonight? First of all, welcome to the 64th episode of DJ Talk. And now, before we get started, I would like to take this time by saying that I hope you all doing great. And Thanksgiving is coming up, and I know that all of us have something to be thankful for, not just because it's Thanksgiving, but be thankful for everything. Like, be thankful for every day. And, like, take, for example, be thankful that we have a house to live in, thankful that we have health, life, and we're breathing, we're enjoying. And that's the kind of thing we want to be thankful for. And, everybody's talking about appreciation and this is the week of appreciation. And I feel like this month, in my opinion, is the month of appreciation. Sometimes it's the month of gratitude, not just because it's Thanksgiving, but I feel like when it comes to that, we want to just show gratitude of what we have today and, and continue to do what we're doing, like to be showing gratitude and make a difference in our life. So that's what we all want to do. So let's continue to show gratitude and let's make a huge difference in our lives. So, if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications, and many more to come. And also, stay tuned for more contents. So, without any further ado, let's get right to it. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to overcome the slumps in our lives. Some of you may say, this is a very interesting topic to speak about. So, why is that, you ask? Excuse me. Because when it comes to this podcast, right, my plan is that I want to bring the best episodes here. And not only that, but I want to bring the episodes every time when it comes to making a podcast. And hopefully it will bring you nothing but motivation, determination, and a positive side that you never thought that you can have. So, sometimes that it's the whole thing, it's the whole purpose of this podcast, to bring some good sides, positivity, motivation, determination. And I'm just thankful to be doing that all the time. So that's what I want to bring every episode of this podcast, of DJ Talk Podcast. And like I said, you guys are family, you guys are my family, and I'm thankful for that opportunity to do that. And sometimes it's good to hide your weaknesses and show your strength. Turn a nothing into a something. And even though we are heading towards Thanksgiving, we have to be thankful for every opportunity that presents itself, even if we didn't expect it to happen. So the question is, and so the question is, what can you do to overcome the slumps? Well, the answer is put in order in your life. And not only that, but also fixing something that is not letting you advance into the next level. And start by making some major adjustments and regain the importance that you help to that you that help to help you redeem yourself. Now, here comes the big part. There are keys to how to overcome the slumps in your life. And we are going to start off with the first one. Get inspired. Neat, huh? When you feel like you're at your lowest and don't know what to do, well, there's one thing to do. and excuse the background. And that is to find inspiration. I'll say it again for the people in the back. Find your inspiration. Find out what inspires you. Find out what inspires you to be better. What Find out what inspires you to head to the next level. Find out what inspires you to get ahead in life. And most importantly, find out what inspires you to keep climbing the mountain and reaching the pinnacle. And once you get inspired and motivated, you will reach the next level. And once you reach the top, nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, can bring you down. And nothing will ever bring you down. That means you're the best. You've made it. And you also conquered it. So remember this as always. Be inspired and get inspired. And for the people in the back, I'll repeat it again in case if you didn't hear it. Be inspired and get inspired. Number two, make small changes in your life. When it comes to life, it requires changes to be made. You you know what they say? They say that change is a good thing and also a good start. You ever heard that old saying? Well, and you know what? They are right about that because everything is required changes in your life. Because when you make changes, you're making the best decisions in your life and you're not thinking twice about it. So remember this words right here. Change is a good thing because when that happens, everything starts to fall into place. There are quotes that talks about making small changes and it goes something like this. The first one says Peter Marshall. Number one, small deeds done are better than great deeds planned. Number two, Tanzanian proverb says, little by little, and a little becomes a lot. Number three, Dave Draper says, if you can't lift a mountain, then lift a bucket of earth with discipline and intensity. Number four, Confucius says here, it does not matter how slowly you can go as long as you don't as you do not stop. Number five, Jack LaLaney says, it's difficult to change overnight, but if you are persistent, take one step at a time, you will see big results. Or you will see results. I had to add that in. I had to add the big into that. But you guys know what I mean. And you're back what I'm saying. Number six, Marian Wright Edelman says, we must not in trying to think about how we can make a big difference. Ignore the small daily differences we can make, which over time add up to big differences that we often cannot foresee. Number seven, Winston Churchill says, to improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. Number eight, Lou Holtz says, ability is what you're capable of doing. Motivation determines what you do. Attitude determines how well you do it. Number nine, A. Millie says, promise me you will always remember You're braver than you believe, and you're stronger than you seem, and you're smarter than you think. I'll repeat it to the people in the back that did not hear it, and you know what? No problem. I'll repeat it again. You're braver than you believe, you're stronger than you seem, and you're smarter than you think. Step number 3, squash negative thoughts, replace them with positive ones. Wow, this seems a little familiar, shall we say? I guess you heard that old expression that goes something like this: it's time to change the negative into a positive, right? So, anyway, in this life, we need to get rid of negative thoughts. And once we do that, then and only then we are living in a positive lifestyle. And there's another quote that talks about getting rid of negative thoughts. And it says something like this. Number one, Joan Baez says, action is the antidote to despair. Number 2, W. Clement Stone says, thinking will not overcome fear, but action will. Number 3, the Chinese proverb says, the man who removes a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Number 4, Eckhart Tolle says, any action is often better than no action, especially if you've been stuck in an unhappy situation for a long time. If it's a mistake, at least you learn something. In which case, it's no longer a mistake. If you remain stuck, you learn nothing. Ooh, tough words. It's sad, but it's the truth. And it's sad, but it's the truth said by the author himself. Number 5, Joel Osteen says, choosing to be positive and having a grateful attitude is going to determine how you're going to live your life. Very well said by Joel Osteen. Step number 4, focus on one thing at a time. You know, you set your goals up high. When you do that, you want to stay focused on that goal. For us, staying focused is something that we all want to do. And not only do we want to do, but that is something that we need to do. Because as human beings, we want to have that mentality. We want to be focused. We want to be at our best every single day. And not only that, but like I said before, staying focused is something that we all want to do when it comes to overcoming bad situations that are always in the way. It's like, for example, it's like obstacles that are in the way, roadblocks are in the way, adversities are in the way, and the list goes on. Even stones, big stones that are in the way. That's what we. That's what we want to do is go through them. In order to overcome it, we need to stay extremely focused. And last but not least, number 5, growth mindset. Now, if you want to get anywhere in life, you have to have a grown mindset on growing and becoming more driven, motivated, and seizing the opportunity to make a statement. All we need to do here is to have that mindset of growing and become committed to be great every day. So you see, in order to overcome the slumps in our lives, we need to make changes in our lives. And to do that, we need to be better every day. So before I wrap this up, I would like to give you guys a word of knowledge, and hopefully it will motivate you and help you build confidence in the future. The change starts with you. And if you want to be better, make some changes for the better and not for the worse. So that's all I can say right there. And hopefully it will touch your hearts and motivate you guys. And hopefully it can make you a better person and better people with these changes for the good. So thank you guys for tuning in to this episode tonight. Thank you, DJ Talk family, for a great episode. Another good episode here. Thank you guys for joining. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it motivated you and help you get to where you need to get at. And with that being said, stay tuned for more episodes of DJ Talk. Stay positive and make changes. Peace out. And hope you guys have a great night.